This is one of the few things that I wish someone taught me as a kid. If you ever spent days on something and still didn't understand it, it's most likely because no one taught you how to learn. What does this have to do with AI? When I first started with AI, I was so intrigued by how fast they can learn something world class instantly. You know the quote where you're the average of the 5 people you hang around with? For me, it was AI, and I felt super behind, but I know humans are adaptable. So I took it upon myself to learn even faster, even better, and I'm gonna share it with you. There are a lot of complicated concepts that I'm going to simplify to help you fast track learning how to use AI. I've gone from just talking to ChatGPT to creating my own AI team that runs my operations 24/7. Save this so you can watch it later. Grab your popcorn, grab your notebook, let's get into it. Step 1 is focus. I know, just give up. If you're still watching this video, congratulations, you're able to do step 1. You have to be able to sit down and focus. Sometimes I couldn't do that at home, so I would live in the library. It's the same concept as going to the gym. You see everybody else working out, so you feel like you have no choice but to do the same as them. Pick an environment that forces the behavior you want. Step 2, I call comprehension. A lot of people say metacognition. It's the ability to see your own thoughts. And the goal here is to turn information like this from a blob to something that fits into your brain. Pay attention, this is the fun part. As a kid, when you first learn 2 plus 2, you see numbers. And so you may get confused because you're thinking, how does 2 plus 2 equals 4? What we have to do is take concepts that you already understand. So if your brain is Legos, apples is something that you as a kid would understand. We simply say 2 apples and 2 more apples make 4 more apples. And so you've turned a blob of information to a Lego piece that connects to your Lego brain. Step 3 is recalling that information. So if you try to learn by repetition, you're going to learn by pulling the exact same blob out every time, but it's never going to be perfect. So some of the best ways to learn is to ask questions. It starts to form into a different type of blob. Next, you can try teaching what you know. The blob of information that you just took in starts to shape out more into a Lego. And finally, doing it is probably the most understanding you can have of something. So you've turned a blob of information and you recall it enough times that you've shaped it into something that you understand. And so now instead of memorizing a blob of information, which eventually disappears because it doesn't fit into your Lego brain, you will now pull out a concept that you truly understand and it comes out accurate every single time. The most important thing is to make sure that the blob of information is correct. If you were taught your entire life that 2 plus 2 is 5, you're only pulling out that answer very accurately and confidently wrong. Throughout life, you must be willing to unlearn and relearn as you learn that things change. Patience is key. If you want to learn how I utilize AI and AI tools to learn extremely fast, comment journey and I'll send you the prompts and tools that I use.